shames me as a Disney fan to say that today is the first time that I have ever seen Mulan. I am 29 years old. I grew up watching Disney. Mulan was released in 1998, and yet 23 years later, and I finally watched it. Was it worth the wait? Not really. I know it's a film that a lot of people love, and because of one particular character, I really enjoyed certain parts of it. And I also enjoyed the way one of the biggest problems was resolved, which I will try not to spoil. I won't spoil anything on purpose. But I felt like it was really slow and it was very repetitive. The message is great, the animation style is beautiful, the dialogue for one of the characters is fabulous, even though I'm pretty sure I'm just listening to Donkey from Shrek. That's all I can see when I hear this. It'll make sense if you know who I'm talking about. It was average. It wasn't a bad film. I enjoyed watching it, but I don't necessarily get the hype. So this is directed by Tony Bancroft and Barry Cook, and the description from IMDb is as follows. To save her father from death in the army, a young maiden secretly goes in his place and becomes one of China's greatest heroines in the process. So, Mulan, obviously as a female, not allowed to go and fight in the army. Her father has to go, but she won't let him because that's, he's going to die if he does that. It's very dangerous. She disguises herself as a man called Ping, fantastic name, and basically gets away with it for quite a while. And there is one bit that I liked when she first steps onto the campsite. Is that the word I'm looking for? And she begins to observe the men's behaviour and what these men get up to when they don't think there's a woman around. And I just thought, I kind of rolled my eyes at how cliche it was, but it was also really entertaining. That bit I liked. And kind of from that point onwards, it became a little interesting, and then it dipped a bit, and then we get Mushu. And I love Mushu. Mushu is voiced by Eddie Murphy, and he's very much the driving force behind Mulan's, I won't say conscience as such, but he's the voice on her shoulder. And I don't think this film would have worked without Mushu. I absolutely love him. His dialogue is amazing. Eddie Murphy is fabulous. But I do just hear Donkey. I wasn't aware that Eddie Murphy voiced in this, and when I heard Mushu talk for the first time, I just thought, well, that is Donkey. So once you get past that fact, it's alright. With regards to how it ends, I will just say the white faces. I loved that bit. I thought it was brilliant. The soundtrack, apart from Reflection, which is a song that I already knew and is arguably the most popular song from Mulan, I didn't really care for it. I can't think of another song that stood out for me. Not that the songs are bad, but they were not memorable for me. So, also Miriam Margolyes voices in this. She voices the Matchmaker. I love her. It's not a bad film, but it's not what I like from Disney. It had some good moments. The animation was very nice. According to the trivia on IMDb, this film marks Disney's first ever DVD. If I take that as truth, that's pretty special. That's definitely pretty special, because that means it was probably a lot of children's first DVD, which is kind of sweet. Yeah, it was it worth the wait? I mean, I'm glad I've seen it, because I feel like a better Disney fan now. But if I'd never watched this, I don't feel my life would be any less enriched. It's not a bad film. I honestly don't think I will watch it again.